I have to try and be careful about this. I've already took out my memory card, so it's kind of better to be safe than sorry on, loading this. But enough dilly-dallying, let's dive right in. It doesn't hit more harder than the menu music that you go into through all 10 of these demos. I mean, just take a listen for yourself. You'll see why I have nostalgia over this, track alone, or at least this disc as a whole. Yep, that's the sound of my youth right there. After 20 years of having this. And how about this? How about for the next few weeks, we'll go through each and every single demo on this disc. So, let's say what we got. We got Shadow of the Colossus, Burnout Revenge, Sly Free, Honor Among Thieves, Soul Calibur Free, Jack X Combat Racing, Ratchet Deadlocked, The Chronicles of Narnia, because of course there has to be a movie tie-in game. I mean, that movie was coming out at that point, and it was pretty big for its debut. Castlevania: Curse of Darkness, Brothers in Arms: Earned in Blood, and hopefully Genji: Dawn of the Samurai. Yep, Genji. It ends on Genji. So yeah, how about this? Like I said earlier, week by week, we go by each and every single demo here. How about we start at, from the bottom of the disc, or the bottom of, what's on the cover, all the way up to Shadow of the Colossus. So, Brothers in Arms up to Shadow. So, seems like it'll be worthwhile. It'll be, worth it. But we're gonna ask ourselves the question, how are we gonna judge these demos? To that I say good question, because on the cover it said that the suggested retail price on the game cover said $7.99. So how about this? We give it, rounded up the $7.99 to $8, so that would be 80 cents per game. So we'll go through all this, and then we'll kind of reflect back and say, was this game worth the 80 cents, or is there something that's got to be deducted from it? So 80 cents means good, 0 cents means not worth it. But ready to dive into this? I feel so. I feel we're in for something big. Just gotta figure out how to get used to those, controls. I mean, these seem to be different from, the versions of, Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto that I'm ever so familiar with. But, doesn't hurt to, try, Always give it your best in your playthroughs and different controls. But, let's see who distributed and developed this. Because that's what I'm kind of curious about. The Brothers in Arms series is kind of not one of the ones I'm familiar with at all in the slightest. But let's see. Oh, I know that intro from anywhere. Ubisoft. Long before Assassin's Creed. And Gearbox. Okay. Alright. Same people behind Borderlands. So that's interesting. Company known for Borderlands is the ones responsible for this, what I think is a World War II-like game. Well, it should be it. It is based in World War II from the cover and from the description. But on our menu we have tutorial and close quarters. As newly promoted Sergeant Joe Red Hartsock, lead your squad amongst the narrow streets and maze-like backyards of downtown Carentan. That's a mouthful right there. A skirmish, measure your skills in one of the new challenging skirmish missions. Take the bunker and destroy the 88 guns. Once there, hold the position. We have play a co-op game, and then some extras. What are they? Okay, from what these look like, they seem to be like maybe a little slides of the real life stuff, like the real life people who fought in the war, and like the level that we're going to play is based on. So like Carentan here. Okay, that was a little jumpy right there. Yeah, it's real place. Real place. Good to know. Guess I'll have some time on the side to read these. I need to brush up on my history lessons on World War II after all. Well, that aside, let's jump right into these. We got ourselves a lot to go through. I'm afraid of a hidden time limit in these because they almost got a lot of those. But let's jump right in. But yeah, it should be interesting to see how we handle this World War II-like whole thing here. Should be quite interesting. Should be interesting indeed.
This is when you were promoted to sergeant, correct? After you took Carentan?
Yes, sir. Had a little ceremony at the base of the church.
Knock off the chatter and fall in! Now, I'm not one for speeches, so I'll make this short. First, there's a Colonel Marshall here to interview some of you for General Eisenhower. Don't screw that up! Now I've got a promotion to make. Sergeant Hartsock, front and center. Second squad needs a new leader, and the responsibility is now yours. So on these stripes, or I'll cite you for being out of uniform.
But it was cut short by German mortar fire coming from the south side of town.
Grab your gear, troopers! We've still got a war to fight!
Okay, and I think just like that, we're thrust into the game. Maybe? We gotta learn the controls. Again, can't forget these. Learn something new every day. That's always the important part. Especially in game controls. Whew. Hope we get some good action here. Or more cutscene.
I'd been promoted maybe an hour before, but it still felt like I was following Baker around. It's probably for the best at the time.
How much more resistance did you encounter?
Mostly just the pockets of scared crowds that fled during the assault on the train yards. It wasn't easy to find them in all those back alleys and side streets. It's hard to imagine people lived in half the places we were standing on.
McCrary, stay with them! All right, we're going to attack at 2 separate routes and meet back at the plaza. No point in wasting a bunch of words. Let's just get this done.
Why was the audio only coming out of the right ear? That was really weird. Anywho, firearms, satchel, suppress, and flank, learn. Alright, sure. Why not? Private Fire is now part of your squad and will obey your commands. Part of the fire team. Equipped with rifles, light machine guns, and grenades. Ideal for suppressing enemy. So you look around, fire team on the yellow ring, yep. Radar command, yep. So one here.
I need you over there! On it!
The general area, alright.
Roger that!
Scarecrow dressed in German uniform. Automatically fire on enemy units. It's good, it's good. And then just hold and release.
Focus your fire there!
On enemies. Suppression. I like that. That's actually kind of a cool mechanic. With the icon now attached, you can also issue an assault order.
Get him! I'm out! Got it! He's down!
It's very risky and recommended when enemy is suppressed or overly outnumbered. Press down to fall in.
This isn't looking good! Roger!
And he's now back into compass. Press X while holding L1 to cancel. A lot of good to know. A lot of good to know. Checkpoint. Reload.
Set up there! I need you over there! Fire! Now! Everything there!
Oh, I'm getting shot. Just gotta be careful around here. That's an upstairs gunner! Can at least take that guy out.
I can't hit him!
Let's try it out. Grenade! Hey, we got him!
Base of fire! Over there! Take those bastards out!
These guys are very tricky.
Die schlachten uns ab!
Jeesh. It's like you gotta use the aimer on this. Non-stop aiming, I tell ya. I took it slow. Just as I had all my bases covered. Oh, man, oh man. Yeah, these controls are a little wonk. These controls are wonky as hell. Just gotta remember to bring all these guys in center.
Set up there! Go over there!
seconds. Okay, let's see if let's try the grenade. Grenade! Got him.
Ich habe einen erwischt. Die kommen von der anderen Seite. Wir werden alle sterben. Der ist erledigt.
Yeah, this requires a lot of strategy. And also patience. Slow patience and time. Okay, so we gotta think of this thoroughly. First, bring everyone in circle. So I was able to figure that out. Then,
I need you over there!
move all of them here.
Get cover there! Shift fire! Shift fire! Target them!
For Pete's sake. The aimers, man.
Take those bastards out!
Lade nach.
These controls. Try the grenade. That's always worked.
Auf die Flanke. Da sind sie. Wir fallen uns in die Flanke. Wir schießen uns ab. Lade nach. Wir werden alle sterben.
See if I can, like, try to get him.
Die kommen von der anderen Seite.
The aims of a stormtrooper.
Took down another! I don't see any more! Where's breakfast?
There is no breakfast in Bossing Say. There we go.
I need you over there!
Put him over
Move
here.
now! Suppressing fire! And there's plenty more where that came from! Base of fire! Over there!
Let's sneak our way behind. Yes, then. Move to the right. Sneak and sneak and sneak. Because it always helps to sneak. And then... Yeah, they'll probably put all their fire on me, but still. Well, at least that works. I forget how many deaths we're at, but I think... I mean, obviously, there's gotta be a time limit in there, but also, you hit a certain amount of deaths in your character, I think that's also another instance of, you're out of the game. You know. Checkpoint. Okay, so... Got some enemies here.
Get the hell over there!
Put one here.
Go! Everything there! Keep up the fire!
Die schlachten uns ab.
Got that one. If I aim above, maybe.
Everything there! Start firing there! Keep shooting!
Come on, pop out, you. Will that reach him? Or is that out of the boundaries? Nope. Out of bounds. I just can't seem to get an aim with these two.
Put some fire on them! Start firing there! Covering fire! Watch it! They're scared!
Finally, I got
I
him.
think we got them all!
That's what I was gonna say.
We ever made it down a road without a squad of crowds opening fire on us?
Where's the gun? There we go. An MP40. Alright,
Hurry up, over
fellas.
there!
Let's head out.
Get cover there!
The next...
There! Put your fire there! Take those bastards out! Private Allen, drop another! Hit him hard!
That hurts.
What's the hell? He's in!
Wir werden alle sterben.
Get that enemy!
Focus your fire there! Here we go!
I died. At least I made some good progress right there. Oh, jeez. Restart.
Take cover there! Go! On it! Cover me with all you got! Keep up the fire!
Book. Good shot. Good shot, Tex.
Start firing there!
Die Schlacht neu da.
Drill 'em! Focus your fire there!
Let's try the grenade again. Grenade! That didn't work.
Wir werden alle sterben.
Cover me with all you got!
Don't worry, I took care of him.
Keep your eyes peeled for more!
Reload here. Restock on ammo.
Fall back!
No, not fall back. Come back here.
Move now! Roger that! Set up there! Route! Move there! Fire! Add one to my tally! There! Put your fire there! No mercy, please!
Oh my god, that's a damn tank!
Hit it with everything you got! Shoot that damn tank!
God, I gotta find a way around. I don't want to get blown up. Ooh. Maybe something around here? Okay, there is. Oh god, I'm out of people. I'm clearly not a good captain. Yes! He's gone! Victory screech! Whew! I don't have any more left, but whatever. At least I've finally beaten that son of a bitch. Anyways, hi, how do you do?
That grenade was too close! I can barely hear anything!
That was an
I swear to
RPG.
God, Baker, explosions are drawn to you! This ringing in my ears is gonna drive me crazy! I took cover from that grenade under what I think used to be a table. And I found this! Figured you'd like to properly toast your promotion.
Sure, that'd be of interest. Chapter complete. What pure coincidence. The timer went off. And I swear I did not edit that. That's how it did. Alright. Fall 2005. Brothers in Arms Earned in Blood. So, yeah. That had to be pure coincidence that somehow, somewhere, I managed to beat that demo within the time limit, still somehow, like, not die every, like, 5-10 seconds because I'm a poor strategist. Or some detail like that, but, wow. And the fact that I've also managed to complete the level before the time limit even struck to boot me out. That's quite impressive, I'll admit. But now to ask the question, is the game worthy of 80 cents? To that I'd say, it's a mixed bag. It's on and off for me, in my opinion, because obviously, like, one of the big issues I have with this is the frame rate. Like, you could see that jittering. That's not the capture. That's literally how the game ran on the system. So, for all I know, like, maybe this could have been released on another system. Probably the Windows stuff, like PC or Xbox. So I imagine the game would run a little better on those two. I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm not familiar with the Brothers in Arms franchise. But it's a lot of skill, a lot of patience and time, and actually learning how to strategize your every movement, you know? But, yeah, how about we start this one off with 50 cents. Not quite the split 40 cents, but hey, at least like there was some work and some effort put into it. I don't think I'll really be coming back for it, but at least the demo was good, and it seems like it had extra goodies on there, like those like history pages, and you know, I think it'd be worthy of coming back to the demo just to read all those like pages and histories and everything. But yeah, the question is, did we have this game? I think we did. But I don't think we've really even touched it, if I'm to be honest with you. It's a lot to really think back into in memories. I swear I remember we had this, but we just didn't touch it because of, like, I didn't see it. I tried to, but couldn't really get the manage, how to get the control, how to like lock down on the controls, all that stuff. So, no memories of the Brothers in Arms franchise for me, except for this demo. But that's gonna be it for this one game, and well, hope you guys are ready for this long string bean series of videos, because weekly, if I remember to record gameplay, we will be going through each and every single demo in Jampack Volume 13, from the bottom of the list all the way to the top. What our next demo may be, who's to say? But with that said, I hope you guys enjoy your rest of the day. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Whatever, like, ending outro need to say. And hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you all later.